50, what's it been like? What are my thoughts now when I'm a 50-year-old? Well, I've started to realise that I'm that old man. You become that old man. You know, you kind of can't deny your age when you're in your 50s. I suppose it's a bit like that when you're in your 40s, but it's not as bad. The way I feel the same. You know, when you look in the mirror, yeah, you do see a bit of an older man, you know, than you have before. But yeah, I think I've got more of a realisation now as well with regards to the time that you have left, or rather the lack of time that you have left, because you're just more aware that time's going quicker. You know, it's easy to be 50 and think, oh, I've got that 20 or 30 years left to do what I want to do. But it might not be 20 or 30 years. I mean, this is the same for everybody. You know, it could be 5 years, it could be 10 years, it could be 2 years. You never know. We always like to, as people, we like to put that to the back of our mind. But yeah, it's weird to think, as you do generally get older. I mean, I've spoken to my mother about this. As you do generally get older, you know, you're more aware of your mortality at all times. It's a weird thing. It's a weird feeling. And you're not like that kid anymore. It's like one other strange thing which I've noticed about getting older is that you start to notice that, like, everybody else, you know, there's a lot more people. There's more people that are younger than you than are older than you, which is a bit of a weird thing. It's like that whole paradigm from when you're a little child and everybody's older than you. It slowly changes throughout your life, and you don't really notice it till you think about it, like a lot of things. You know, getting old is a bit like gaining weight or losing weight. It's a gradual thing. It doesn't happen in one day, 1 week, 1 month. It's just a gradual thing. It creeps up on you without you even really noticing. Other things, you know, you become more aware about sorting out things like funerals and things like that for yourself if you've not sorted out already. Thinking about retirement and what your retirement goals and aims will be like. But again, it's a bit of a weird thing because, you know, speaking recently to some younger people, and they have attitudes much like I used to have when I was younger. You don't think about ever retiring or anything like that. Oh, that's never going to happen. That's fucking millions of years. Sorry about my language. That's millions of years away. But it does. It comes at you pretty fast, faster than you think. And then it's like, there's the facts and the statistics. I was recently watching something about it where most people that'll have savings for retirement, or they might have investments like a pension portfolio for retirement, and the statistics are that literally, like, most people die before they ever get to use them. Now, yeah, in the case of like a pension and certain other things, you might have options to be able to pass that on to others so that they can benefit if you do die. But the fact is, you've got that and you don't ever get to see any benefit out of it. You know, it's kind of a weird thing to think about, and there is always that risk. I think that's why a lot of people don't think or don't worry about like pensions and retirement like that, because they think, well, I'm going to be dead before I get there anyway, why should I worry about that? And there might be an element of truth to that. You know, it's only really the lucky, or is it unlucky ones of us that live to such ages that then it becomes a real worry, a real concern. If you're lucky, if you're in a place where there might be certain care structures in place that might have a duty of care to take care of you, then it might be less of an issue than it is in some parts of the world. But it's a weird thing. It's something that we all have to face, you know, going forwards. And I've got some people walking past, which is a bit of a weird thing because I'm still kind of getting used to doing these videos, and it feels a bit funny when you're videoing yourself and people walk past. But, you know, there we are. It's chucking it down. They're having a nice walk in the rain. And, yeah, because like I'm not new to YouTube and making videos, but being on camera, yeah, I am a bit new to that. So it's a bit of a weird thing. It's weird talking to the camera. At the moment, I'm talking to my phone, looking to kind of change to a different camera because I I have a monitor so I can see myself on screen, but that lags a little. It's not ideal, and you don't really want to use your front facing camera. I've got a decent microphone and the rest of it, but it's a weird thing getting used to your whole setup and then just talking like this, just effectively like I'm talking to my phone, which is a bit weird, but it has to be done. You know. Anyway, sidetracking there. So yeah, back on the video. It's a weird old game getting. I mean, I guess as I'm a bit older now, I'm going to get some of these other thoughts about things. It's like one of those things just pop into your head, you know, like random things. As you get older, thinking about everything, you know, you start to notice, like I have been through my 40s, that, you know, you're not quite as physical as you used to be. But again, it's like the whole weight thing, it creeps up on you. It's you gradually lose that ability to run as fast, to get up as quick. You know, your strength slowly slips away from you without you noticing. It's a bizarre thing. But yeah, I mean, if you're kind of my age and generation and you've liked this, please drop us a comment. I'd love to hear what you've got to say. And of course, like this video if you've got any value from it at all, and feel free to subscribe to the channel as well and support it. I'd appreciate any support, any subscribers at this stage, because it's very low, about 6 subscribers I think. So but I know I've got to keep at it, keep banging out these videos in order to get some attention, to get some traction, and hopefully I'll grow. If you support me, we can grow together. I appreciate any support, like I say. Anyway, if you've got this far, thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you on one of the next videos. Thanks for watching.